I'm live at the Central Washington State Fair, making even more friends. That's coming up.
Also tonight, an investigation underway near Kamiakin High School. What we know is coming up. Also ahead.
I'm Dan Hansen. Coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now, the Kenilworth Police Department with Benton County Fire District 1 get together for an annual exercise.
And it's been a wild weather day. We're starting to see things calm down, but it's been stormy out there. I'll update you coming up in just a few seconds.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
We have made it to the middle of the week. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. It is a first alert weather day. We start with a web camera showing the arrival of a haboob in the Lewiston-Clarkston Valley. Check out the wall of dust that accompanies the gust from around 4 today. This camera is facing south, overlooking Lewiston and the Clearwater and Snake Rivers. Pretty impressive. Let's get right to Stacy Lee. She is tracking rain, thunderstorms, blowing dust, and more. Hey, Stacy.
That's right. That video you saw was part of this cell that moved through the Blue Mountains earlier today. It went on up towards Dayton, out towards Lewiston, Clarkston, the Palouse area, seeing that heavy wall of dust. And that's why we had a blowing dust advisory today. Those winds were blowing around 50 miles an hour or more. They were seeing hail and massive lightning here in the Blue Mountains, just outside of Walla Walla and Dayton earlier today. Current wind speeds are definitely finally starting to die down this afternoon. Just from an hour ago, these winds were twice as high and the gust even higher. So it's still pretty windy and gusty outside, but things are starting to calm, and they will continue to calm as the night goes on. We are still seeing widespread stray showers. Not a lot of water coming out of these clouds. I've seen a few drops, but not much to write home about this afternoon. And again, that will start to decrease as the night moves on. Here's what it looks like in Yakima right now. Again, dark skies out there, but some sunshine on the hills. 72 degrees. Could see a few drops. Temperatures elsewhere around the area. We were at 90 degrees a couple of hours ago. We have dropped considerably, anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees in just the last 24 hours. So isolated mountain thunderstorms, those will start to dry up, as well as those winds later tonight. We're going to see cooler temperatures overnight. Get ready, though, for a very nice fall weekend. I'll get all the details down on my first alert weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. New at 6, we are keeping our eyes on a fire off Washington Highway 821 and Canyon Road in Yakima County. This right now is a picture of the scene. Officials say the fire has now burned around 200 acres and there is no known containment numbers on this fire just yet. Stay with us for updates on air and online at applevalleynewsnow.com. Another wildfire is burning in our region in Yakima County. This is video of the scene. The Yakima Training Center is still actively fighting the fire, which crossed over our boundary. Mutual aid from Kittitas Fire District 1 and the Hanford site, plus additional support from Navy Region Northwest is en route. The brush fire has burned about 4,000 acres so far. Firefighters are now considering it under control. Well, the Richland School District says the Hanford High School building, which first caught on fire on Saturday, reignited for the 4th time today. Fire officials told the school district that some hot spots in the building reignited due to warm and breezy weather. A sprinkler system has been set up to keep dousing the building with water throughout each day, and firefighters will check on the building every few hours now. Firefighters say that with the projected blowing dust advisory until 11 tonight, the risk of the building catching back on fire could be very likely. So if anyone sees smoke or flames coming from the building, call 911. All right, now to a crime alert. Kennewick police are investigating after reports of a disturbance near Kamiakin High School this morning. Tonight, we have new information about what happened. According to KPD, there was a third-party report that there was a disturbance near Kamiakin High that may have involved a weapon. The school resource officer at Kamiakin confirmed shortly after that there was no issue at the school, so no lockdown was put in place. During the investigation, someone else reported hearing a gunshot, but officers were not able to confirm that. We did witness police officers with their guns drawn at nearby apartments on Arthur and Hood. Officers were also looking for bullet casings and taking witness statements. About 15 minutes later, our crews say that they saw 4 young people and a car detained near Clearwater and Edison. One individual was in handcuffs. It's not yet known if this was connected, but police say they hope to have much more information about this tomorrow. Nobody was hurt. Oregon State Police released more information on a police shooting just moments ago. Authorities say 30-year-old Daniel Madrigal was shot by a Milton Freewater police officer in the parking lot of Gib Olinger Elementary School around 7 p.m. They say the man was wanted on an outstanding warrant, and when they tried to arrest him, he fought back. Authorities say this led to the officer pulling out his gun and shooting Madrigal. Now, he was taken to the hospital, and at last check, he's in stable condition. The officer was also treated for injuries. He was then placed on administrative leave. We'll have updates about this story online at applevalleynewsnow.com. In Prosser, a 14-year-old female student was arrested today for making bomb threats to Housel Middle School. On Sunday, the Prosser Police Department got a report of a threat made through social media. The threat was pretty much vague and at first deemed non-credible, but the school district did notify police right away, who had extra patrols at the middle school on Monday and Tuesday. After further investigation, police were able to identify a 14-year-old female student at the middle school to be the one responsible for the threats, and she was taken into custody and booked in the Benton Franklin Juvenile Justice Center for threats to bomb or injury property. This just in, a hit and run near Toppenish kills a woman who police thought was in her 30s. This happened in the 1700 block of North Myers Road around 9 p.m. on Saturday. Also dispatched to the scene were Zilla police, firefighters, EMTs, and the Yakima Nation law enforcement. When deputies arrived, they found the dead woman, where it looked like she had been hit while walking north on North Myers Road. The car that hit her is unknown, but officials think it was also traveling north. The victims have not been identified just yet. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office Traffic Division is now investigating. If you have any information about this, contact them. Well, an annual training exercise took place earlier today. The Kennewick Fire Department, along with Benton County Fire District 1, wanted to see how their first responders handle the confined spaces drill. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen was there and shows us what all goes into this.
Tightly confined spaces like this contain many different hazards, from injuries to gases and many others, which is why the fire department practices this drill.
How you doing down there? Okay, well, we're working on getting you out right now, okay?
According to the Kennewick Fire Department's Deputy Fire Chief Michael Hefner, this exercise is in partnership with the City of Kennewick's Public Works Department to simulate an emergency in a confined space.
The City Public Works Department has a number of confined spaces like the vault that we're here at today that represent a potential hazard.
A member of the City of Kennewick played the injured person, and fire crews got to work making sure the equipment is properly secure. Candace Veray, a firefighter paramedic, says she's no stranger to the drill, but it does come with its challenges.
Being able to think on the fly, as every situation's different. Like, we show up here and we don't have some equipment that we would normally rely on, and then we're trying to find anchors that we can tie off on that are going to be strong enough to hold the weight that we're putting on them and the forces.
Dana Dollarhide, the lead communications specialist, tells me she's never seen this exercise in person before, but says exercises like this play an important role in our community.
This is a great way to reflect that to the community and crucial to our public safety as well.
These annual drills provide vital experience for those first responders looking to get you out of a tight spot. In Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you. We appreciate it. It is Apple Valley News Now night at the Central Washington State Fair, and that is where we find our very own Emily Goodell, who's live to show us the action and the animals. Hey there, Emily.
I'm live here inside the petting zoo at the Central Washington State Fair. Now, can you tell me a little bit about this absolutely precious gem that you're holding?
Her name is Lilith. She's one of the baby bunnies that we've raised up in the petting zoo around all these goats. And because of that, she doesn't like home life. She prefers to be on the farm with the chickens.
What's the best part of the petting zoo here?
The interaction between people and animals. It's a different side of animals that people don't see, especially since like goats are very intelligent animals and people don't know that. They just think they're just like kind of like horses. They have their mind of their own, but goats can be taught many things. All these goats were taught to respectfully take food out of people's hands, not to jump. And you'll even see it like sometimes when I help people feed, he'll look at my hands and he'll look at the children's hands because he knows he can't get it from me, but it only comes from children's hands.
So where did a lot of these animals come from?
A lot of the animals we have are rescues. A good chunk, like, well, her Eeyore, we got her from the slaughter auction. And I mean, we try to get some baby goats that were from there, but we couldn't save them all because they're just raised in poor conditions over there. But she thrived and got better from it all, and now she's living the dream.
Now they get to have all sorts of interactions with kids and adults, and it's free to get in here, right?
And we are handicap accessible, so wheelchairs, walkers are all welcome to come in here.
What is the absolute best moment that these kids have?
It's more for the time that they can sit down and they can hug the goat, pet the goat. And the goats are not at all rowdy with them or ram them or anything like people think. They're just very social, and especially our little goats. They love the affection and they love children.
They are absolutely the cutest. Well, we'll be back again in about another half an hour with more fair fun here at the Central Washington State Fair. I'm Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. Vista Field says a new business is coming. We've got those details. Plus, Downtown Kennewick Partnership is hosting a brand new program to help local business. And it is a First Alert weather day as we leave you to break. Look at this beautiful shot from our Yakima Bi-Mart Skycam. Stacy returns with your full First Alert weather forecast. We're on your side and we're back right after this.
Craving our world-famous hand-rolled crisp burritos with creamy, bacony, chipotle, smoky goodness? Try our new smoky pork crisp burrito for a limited time. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
If you'd rather be here or here instead of here, then you gotta start here with Honda, the most trusted brand on the road according to KBB.com. Honda's also the best deal on the road 10 years in a row. And that includes the award-winning Honda Passport and Honda Pilot, both winners of Car and Driver's Editor's Choice Award. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda Pilot with 2.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Pro-level performance at work and at home. Right now, buy 2 AP300S batteries and get a third AP300S for free. And get a free battery when you buy a BGA 86 battery handheld blower set, a $300 value. Real STIHL. Find yours.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
Women, were you exposed to dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites and Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
When a loved one gets sick, it's usually women
who have to leave their jobs to care for them.
Now, I-2124 would take long-term care benefits away from millions of families.
forcing them on to private insurance that charges women 70% more than men.
And denies coverage for people with pre-existing conditions.
So vote no.
Because our loved ones can't afford to lose their long-term care benefits. And neither can we.
Craving our world-famous hand-rolled crisp burritos with creamy, bacony, chipotle, smoky goodness? Try our new smoky pork crisp burrito for a limited time. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Our Seattle Seahawks battle Detroit Monday Night Football at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks so much for staying with us. The historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership is hosting pledges and pastries to help local business. The event happens this Friday, September 27th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It will be located at Rise and Shine Bake Shop. That's over on 308 West Kennewick Avenue. The event will help walk business owners through the pledging process to keep their B&O tax dollars in downtown Kennewick through the Main Street Tax Credit Incentive Program.
Really, it's a way to invest in our community and pay your taxes at the same time. You're reinvesting or directing your taxes away from Olympia, and they stay right here in the Tri-Cities. So if you like to support local, this is a great tax credit we hope more businesses take advantage of.
The pledges would help out with grant opportunities, community resources in the downtown area, revitalization, and supporting entrepreneurs. A two-story medical building is now planned for Vista Field. Officials announcing today that the sale of Lot 31 will allow Cantley Vision Clinic to expand and open their new Columbia Point Eye Care facility at Vista Field in Kennewick. The building will house an optical clinic and retail shop with 1,500 square feet available for lease to a retail tenant. In Pasco, we have a traffic alert to share with you now. Starting on Monday, a section of Road 68 in the city will be closed during the work week. Drivers will be diverted, so there will be a temporary gravel road just east of Three Rivers Drive. The temporary road is being made specifically for this construction project, which is making improvements to the infrastructure. There will be signs posted for drivers, and the temporary road should help with delays, but you should still plan for longer travel times during the week. Well, we are following developing news as Helene, as of 11 a.m. Eastern Time, the National Hurricane Center says the storm and maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour now. Helene became a Category 1 hurricane near Mexico's peninsula. In Florida, thousands of residents are evacuating as the state prepares for landfall tomorrow. Helene is expected to hit the state's Big Bend region as a Category 3 storm. It is likely to be the strongest storm to hit the U.S. in over a year, bringing heavy wind and rain to a large portion of Florida and the southeastern U.S. The Big Bend area could also face life-threatening storm surge of up to 15 feet. Mandatory evacuation orders are in place for parts of 15 Florida counties.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
That is a scary storm. We've had our own stormy day today with a few scattered sprinkles, just enough to mess your car up. Some areas had more. 72 degrees right now, Legends Casino Skycam. Still shaking around. Winds have decreased over at 8 miles per hour. That humidity, if it felt muggy today, you're right, 48% right now. Wind and dust advisory has been in place all day long through 11 o'clock tonight. We have been seeing blowing dust. We had a haboob hit the area just north of the region, north to the east to the Lewiston Clarkston area, and also hitting the Spokane area tonight. We're continuing to see those strong winds, but they're finally starting to die down. Now look at our gusts around the area right now. 34-mile-an-hour gusts in Tri-Cities, 40 at Hanford, 23 Ellensburg, but you can see them starting to decrease as we move through the night. So still very blustery outside this evening. Futurecast winds will show things starting to die down probably around midnight. Still going to see those breezy winds though, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, Pendleton area, and the foothills of the Blues. As we get into your day tomorrow, a little bit breezy to start in the Tri-Cities area as the day day progresses, you'll see those winds decrease very drastically on Thursday. As we get into Friday, we'll have some busy winds to start in the Tri-Cities, foothills of the Blues, increasing in the afternoon through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. So a little bit breezy tomorrow, not like today, though. That is all part of that storm front, that cold front moving through the area, bringing widespread showers to the Cascade Mountains along the foothills of the Blues. Tonight, we're seeing those starting to decrease, but moving out of the Tri-Cities pretty quickly. Now, earlier today, we had a pretty strong system move through the Blues near Walla Walla, all the way down towards the Milton Freewater area, and very, very blustery. Most of these showers, though, out of the area by tonight. By midnight, we'll see clearing skies. You should have a beautiful morning to start your day. You'll see some clouds starting to develop later Thursday night. More showers over the Cascade Mountains. Here comes those clouds on Friday morning. Those will clear out, though, and we should get ready for a period of calm weather with sunshine. Here's the weather pattern for Thursday. It's going to be above our area right around the border of Canada and Washington State. That'll keep those showers mainly in the mountains. Temperatures tonight much cooler than we saw last night. Look at Cle Elum, down to 38 degrees tonight. Yakima 43. I was warning you earlier in the week about getting all your produce get out of your garden, because we're going to see those cooler overnight lows, so those could shock some of those sensitive plants. Let's take a look at those daytime highs tomorrow. Much cooler, good 15 degrees cooler than we saw today, 70s all through the area. If you're planning on hitting the road this weekend, mild in Seattle with temperatures in the 60s, showers on Friday. This weekend in Portland, mild again in the 60s and 70s there with chilly overnight lows. Spokane also cooling down to more fall-like temperatures, although nice and warm on Saturday at 82 degrees. There's our future cast once again, showing those showers mainly across the Cascades into the weekend. Here's what it looks like on your 7-day planning forecast. Again, mild weather. Let's take a look at Tri-Cities, looking good there as well. That's your 7-day planner. Going to be a beautiful weekend for most of us. Some breezy winds developing Sunday in the Ellensburg area with a chilly 38 degrees on Sunday night. Walla Walla looking good for the weekend, 79, 80. I like that. Cooling down significantly, though, on Sunday, a good 9 or 10 degrees there overnight. So maybe another little system moving through, cooler temperatures. Again, maybe start thinking about getting that garden taken out.
Yeah, I know. Well, and yesterday you predicted that it was going to be an active weather day.
Very active, yes.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Coming up on Apple Valley News now at 6, how do students handle anxiety? A new study and report is out. We'll have that story when we come back.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission, free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Thank you for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Now that's good.
What's new, what's now, and what's next, plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
She was lured to your apartment.
Judy is back in the courtroom with all new cases and only on Apple Valley News Now.
And I'm just getting started.
Judy Justice.
In front of millions of people.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hunt Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hunt Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHuntKia.com.
We are back now with a health alert. The school year is now in full swing, and for some it can be overwhelming. While experts say some amount of anxiety is normal, it can also impact a student's daily life and how they function. Mandy Gaither reports.
From homework to tests and other activities, sometimes school can feel a little heavy.
It's normal to experience all kinds of emotions. And when it comes to school and it comes to kids, they're no different.
Licensed therapist Jody Baumstein with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says young people don't always have the language to tell us what they're feeling.
That's why we have to look at their behavior as a sign and a form of communication and be curious about what it is that they're trying to communicate.
Baumstein says warning signs can include stomach aches and headaches with no medical cause, avoiding school, procrastinating in the morning to intentionally delay going to class or miss the bus. Others may display a no-care attitude about school or be the class clown, acting like schoolwork doesn't matter.
They might be worried about failing and would rather not even start or not even try and act like they don't care.
Baumstein says to get to the root of what's going on by asking open-ended questions without leading the child, then listen and validate what's said instead of dismissing it. She says focusing on the effort, not the outcome, can also help ease pressure.
So instead of, oh, I'm so proud of all the A's you've gotten this year, I'm proud of how hard you're working.
Finally, help children find a balance. Don't allow school to be their entire identity.
There's lots of time to be creative and unwind and relax and have fun.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Experts also say getting good quality sleep, plenty of physical activity, and eating nutritious foods also helps big time. Well, the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. is coming up next. We'll have more headlines for you. And earlier we were showing video of that haboob.
That's right. We had the big dust storm. We had the warning yesterday, and it definitely came to fruition. Things are starting to calm down, as you can see on our Bimart Skycam overlooking Yakima. More to come with your full weather forecast.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try our bagel sandwiches. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in one day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
At Mattress Depot USA, we're all about being friendly.
Customer friendly.
Our sleep consultants would tailor the perfect sleep solution just for you.
Local friendly.
We grew up here.
Brand friendly.
The top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Price friendly.
We always give you the best value.
We might just be the friendliest place on earth.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, you're still the happiest.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Prices are out of control with no end in sight, and Jared Sessler supports a 30% national sales tax that'll drive prices even higher. 30% more for your bacon, eggs, and milk. Trying to buy a home? Think again. Sessler would even tax your healthcare and utility bills by 30%. We can't afford Jared Sessler and his 30% tax. National Interest Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Women, Were you exposed to dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites and Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
It's game day. Tackle high prices with great deals from Overturf Kia. Get sporty with a tech-savvy, fuel-efficient 2024 Kia Forte sedan, starting at just $19,990. Or get 1.9% interest for up to 48 months. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we got even colder ones.
Behold the cold. Enjoy your favorite medium drink for just $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome to the unpredictable, the unforgettable. Welcome to the 2024 NFL season.
Jason, seriously?
Our Seattle Seahawks battle Detroit on Monday Night Football starting at 5, followed by a special Apple Valley News Now prime time.
Next, ET, Kristen Bell, and Adam Brody's new TV collab giving major millennial energy.
Your shows, OC, Veronica Mars, you guys have been in a few projects
Veronica
together.
Cohen, we call her. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, find out how you can help TRAW continue to provide the resources they provide to the community and what those resources are and how they impact people's lives. All that and more coming up.
I'm live here at the Central Washington State Fair with all of your fair food favorites. That's coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back to the region's only live and local news at 6:30. Austin Reed with Stacy Lee, and it is a first alert weather day.
That's right. We've had the wind, we've had the rain, we've had the dust storms all through the area. Things are starting to calm down right now, but look outside right there in our dust level sky cam. You can barely see past I-182. Normally we can see the hills from here. That's that dust that's been kicked up into the air. It's all traveling in the atmosphere from where it came from. 72 degrees, and again, we could continue to see some light sprinkles. Let's take a look at that wind and dust advisory. Pretty much our entire area impacted. You see Pullman, that area, that's where we have the Haboob out towards Lewiston and Clarkston area, and that will expire tonight at 11. So we'll continue to see those gusty winds. We're still seeing some strong gusty winds now. Kittitas Valley, Columbia Basin, foothills of the Blues. The gusts, though, even higher. Look at Dayton right now. They're seeing close to 50 miles an hour, and we're seeing gusts close to 40 miles an hour here in the Tri-Cities. So again, very windy. Temperatures have cooled down substantially. We were looking at 90 degrees earlier today. We've dropped down to 72 in the Tri-Cities. Here's your 24-hour temperature change. It's pretty drastic. That cold front is here and has moved through the area. So we'll continue to watch for isolated mountain thunderstorms overnight. The winds and rain are going to dry up tonight. Cooler temps on the way, and a beautiful fall weekend is ahead. I'll give you all the details coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin?
All right, Stacy, we'll see you soon. Well, it is Apple Valley News Now night at the Central Washington State Fair, and that is where we find our very own Emily Goodell. She is live to show us the action. Hey there, Emily, who do you have with you?
I'm here with Kathy Kramer at the Central Washington State Fair. Kathy, what's new this year?
Oh my gosh, there is so much new food this year. We have 22 new food items and 5 new stands. In fact, Jason from the Mini Donut Factory is holding one of our new ones this year. It is an apple glazed mini donut. That's a mouthful. I can't wait to bite that. And one of the fair favorites is his red velvet. And to my right, oh my gosh, does that look delicious? Chicken strips, mozzarella, yum-alicious.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
It does.
Oh my God. Kathy, what is this behind you?
This is Mr. Pickle.
Oh my gosh, he looks to have himself in a bit of a pickle here, doesn't he?
He's very scared.
Why is he scared, Kathy?
He's very scared because he heard we had a food stand called Twisted Pickle, and he's not ready to be a Twisted Pickle.
I don't blame him. That's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal. I mean, the Twisted Pickle takes a pickle and spiral cuts it and dips it in corn dog batter, and they do everything pickle, and he's not quite ready to be a Twisted Pickle.
Well, what can we do, Kathy?
I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Pickle? Does she look nice? Do you want to escape the fair and go home with Emily?
I think he does. I think that would be delightful.
Delightful?
Yes.
Delightful?
Delightful, yes.
I think you can save him from this year from being a Twisted Pickle.
I can. Let me just pick him up and hold him right here. All right. Well, Mr. Pickle's going to come home with me. Kathy, what else is happening here at the fair?
Oh my gosh! Well, this weekend we've got action in the Coca-Cola Grandstand, Insanity Fest. Some of the best monster trucks. Don't run away, Mr. Pickle, Emily.
Oh no, he's a little nervous. Okay.
He is. And like I said, there is so much food to taste here. Oh my gosh, we had so much. We had to create a Graze Your Way Through the Fair food map. You can download it on our website at fairfund.com and graze your way through the fair.
Well, how much longer is left on the fair, Kathy?
Well, golly, we have tomorrow, which is Thursday. We open at 2 o'clock, and that's a very special day. $4 parking, $4 admission till 4 o'clock, and $4 food bites. So sample small food bites, and then this weekend, we open Friday, Saturday, Sunday at noon. So see you at the fair.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to relish this little guy's presence here live at the Central Washington State Fair. Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you so much for that. Hey, new at 6:30 now, an announcement by FEMA today says that there is federal disaster funding available to the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation. The funding is there to support recovery efforts in those areas that were impacted by wildfires this summer. This presidential action will make grants available for people of the Yakama Nation for temporary housing, home repairs, and low-cost loans to help cover uninsured property. There are also programs for business owners recovering from the summer fires. A Tri-Cities organization dedicated to helping people of all abilities and people who need to cope with trauma now needs our support. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says TROT isn't just about healing on the outside, it's healing from within.
TROT stands for Therapeutic Riding of the Tri-Cities. I spoke with the executive director of TROT, Cynthia McFarland, and she says these are some of the resources that TROT provides. Janice Simpson has been bringing her daughter Marie to TROT for the last 4 years. She says the organization's flagship program, the Adaptive Riding Program, has changed Marie's life.
When she first started, she was really unsure of walking. She was really, and since TROT, she's got the core muscles are better. She's more secure in her walking. She's more confident, and she loves the animals. So it's been a blessing.
The Adaptive Riding Program offers riding lessons for people of all abilities and ages. They also have a program called Horses Helping Heroes, a program that helps anyone who's a veteran, first responder, or healthcare worker that might be struggling with trauma. Executive Director Cynthia McFarland says this is one of the many ways these large yet graceful animals can help people not only mentally but physically too.
Well, being on a horse, it can superimpose that movement of walking and that neurological sensation that goes up to the brain from the warmth and the movement of the horse is very powerful and helps them a lot with their stretching and their flexibility and their balance and developing strength in their core muscles.
Simpson says coming to the classes helps people like Marie maintain physical movement.
Where she was at before, it wasn't healthy for her. And since this, she's gotten more healthy, and she just loves it, you know. And it's great to see the progression and see how far she can go.
Keeping programs like these available doesn't come cheap. McFarland says TROT is in need of community support to keep the resources going. People can join a monthly donor program where the goal is to have 200 donors a month. McFarland says every cent counts.
Whether it's $2, $5, $10, $25, whatever you feel like you can share with TROT to help keep and maintain these very expensive activities that we are providing for this community.
What's your favorite part about coming here to TROT?
The horses? Do the horse?
Yeah.
Can you show me the horse sign? Do the horse sign. Yeah.
I got to be part of one of the flagship activities.
1, 2, 3, whoa! There's the snake.
very good. So go around the course and find where the snake lives and put him there, okay?
I also spoke with the first donor to put her handprint on the donor mural displayed at Trot.
With my time, my talent, and my passion for what Trot is doing in the community. They've made great strides and rewards to these children, to these families, and it just has to keep going. So if this helps, then we're helping the kids.
If you're interested in being part of the Trot donor program, you have until the end of October to leave your mark at Trot and help them continue the sources they have here. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
What a wonderful program, making a big difference. Monique, thank you. Well, you are going to want to check your dog's food. Answers Pet Food Company is voluntarily withdrawing some of its beef and chicken dog food. It comes after samples reportedly tested positive for Salmonella and Listeria bacteria. The product in question are detailed and straight beef formulas along with straight chicken formula. They were distributed across the U.S. in 4-pound bags. They were also sold online. The company says the dog food is being withdrawn out of an abundance of caution. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30, Operation Best Friend is tonight. This week we get to meet Grant. And Stacy returns with your full First Alert weather forecast. Don't go anywhere.
Our Seattle Seahawks battle Detroit, Monday Night Football at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try our bagel sandwiches. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Award-winning country music icon Joe D. Messina heads Carolina Tales California tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. On sale now at Ticketmaster and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Joe D. Messina heads Carolina Tales California tour. Saturday, October 12th, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish.
Prostate cancer screenings can lead to early detection, which can help with successful treatments. There's more information at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prostate Urology Center, the full spectrum of urology care. Now accepting new patients.
Too busy being busy? Then it's about time you got lazy. Real lazy. And shop the brands that invented truly comfortable furniture. So kick your feet up, because Lazy Boy is now at Furniture Row. Browse and drowse in our collection of stylish and customizable recliners and sofas, and experience the durability and relaxation you've come to expect from Lazy Boy. Plus, unwind guilt-free with special no-interest financing. Here's to doing less in some well-deserved comfort with the Lazy Boy collection, now at Furniture Row.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Women, were you exposed to dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites in Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we've got even colder ones.
Behold the cold. Enjoy your favorite medium drink for just $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We are back now with breaking news. The Kelly Lane fire, now burning in Yakima County, has burned about 4,000 acres on the Garrison. These are new pictures just into our newsroom. It is now crossed onto the Yakima Training Center, and YTC Fire and Emergency Services, along with Kittitas County Fire District 1 and the Hanford site, are working to get the fire under control. Firefighting services from Navy Region Northwest Fire and Emergency Services is also on the way to help. Switching gears, it's time for Operation Best Friend. This week, we get to meet Grant.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn. I'm with the Pitbull Pen, and today I brought Grant. Grant has been with us a little bit over a year. He was found in Prosser, where he was a stray for weeks. The whole year he has been at the rescue. He hasn't had a foster or an adopter. He's a very good dog, very well behaved. He walks great on leash. He is dog selective. He's also the Zoomy King. If you love dog zoomies, he gives the best performances ever. I would say a week ago, he took a trip to the ocean with one of our volunteers, and he did amazing. They stayed for 2 days, and he met all types of new people, and he got to see the beach for what we think is the first time. He's 3 years old, and he is just ready for his forever home, and he's a cuddler, so he needs a friend to cuddle. So if you're interested, you can apply with him at Pitbull Pen on our website. We have a few events coming up. Our most recent event coming up is our giant yard sale that's happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday. It is way bigger than we expected, so if you're looking for anything, and I mean anything, we have it. And then in October, we do have a couple events. We have our Wiggly Butts run on the 12th, and then we also have our pub crawl, which we do every year on the 26th. So if you're interested in any of those events or volunteering at any of those events, you can reach out to us on our website as well. Any gifts or donations would be truly appreciated.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
What a great looking dog. All right, taking a look outside, you can still see all that dust and clouds in the air. Still seeing a light sprinkle now and again. 72 degrees. Remember, we were 90 degrees earlier today. Winds are a little bit lighter at 8 degrees and our sunset at 6:47. Look at these wind gusts right now. 35-mile-an-hour gusts in Tri-Cities. Still very windy. Dayton, very windy at this point tonight. Those winds are starting to decrease, and you can see it'll come from west to the east eventually. So look for calming winds sometime after midnight. Here's what Futurecast is showing us. We're still staying breezy in this region here, staying gusty again in Tri-Cities, but things looking much better elsewhere around the area. It looks like Tri-Cities and Dayton getting the worst of it. A little breezy as you start your day tomorrow, but you're going to see sunny skies. It's going to be a very pleasant day, albeit a little bit cool in the morning. Winds looking much better as we get into Thursday evening, and then you'll see those breezy winds once again in the morning hours on Friday, but decreasing as the day goes along. So good looking forecast as we start to head towards the weekend. I know it's only Wednesday, but I'm always looking forward there. Right now we're seeing those rain showers over the Cascades, now starting to move out of the Tri-Cities north up towards the Spokane Valley, and that's where we'll see those showers continue. Most of the showers moving, like I said, east and north, moving out of the region. Maybe a little pop-up stray shower in Walla Walla later tonight, but overall by midnight we should be nice and dry, and those winds should be much calmer through the area. The next round of showers mainly to the north and hitting the Cascade Mountains shouldn't make it over the mountains to our area. A few clouds developing Friday morning, clearing out by Friday afternoon. Looking forward to a great and sunny weekend. Chilly temperatures tonight. Look at that, 30s and 40s for the Yakima Kittitas Valley. A chilly 38 tonight in Cle Elum, 42 and 43 for Yakima Sunnyside. Moving into the Tri-Cities, slightly warmer, but still below 50 degrees for our region. And then looking towards the foothills of the Blues, a little bit warmer tonight in Walla Walla, 49, but still everybody there in the 40s. So much cooler than we've been seeing the last couple of days. Tomorrow, look for sunshine, temperatures in the 70s all through the area. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. We'll see 70s for the next 7 days for Yakima. Looking great out there. A few clouds here and there, but overall very mild, comfortable weather as we head into our second week of fall. Tri-Cities looking good. We might hit 80 degrees there on Saturday, but we cool down a good 8 degrees on Sunday, and we're going to stay pretty mild and moderate. Ellensburg looking good, a little bit chilly for you Sunday into Monday with overnight lows around 38 degrees. So we're starting to see those cooler evening lows that we typically see in fall. Walla Walla cool also on Sunday into Monday, 41 degrees for the low there. And in Hermiston, look for a beautiful weekend starting out at 82 on Friday, ending up at 71 on Sunday. And those chilly overnight lows once again Sunday into Monday, also in Hermiston. So not a bad looking forecast, Austin. We made it through this wild weather day today. Right. Things will start calming down, although still windy tonight. So.
All right. Thank you so much. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30, it is National Daughters Day, and we have a special treat for you. That's next.
Prices are out of control with no end in sight, and Jared Sessler supports a 30% national sales tax that'll drive prices even higher. 30% more for your bacon, eggs, and milk. Trying to buy a home? Think again. Sessler would even tax your healthcare and utility bills by 30%. We can't afford Jared Sessler and his 30% tax. National Interest Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Craving our world-famous hand-rolled crisp burritos with creamy, bacony, chipotle, smoky goodness? Try our new smoky pork crisp burrito for a limited time. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Which is better, Honda or Toyota? Well, the Honda Accord and CR-V both made the Car and Driver 10 Best list. Camry and RAV4 did not. In fact, when it comes to the 10 best, no one comes close to Honda, the only company to make every single 10 best list. That means Honda's not just better, it's the best. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda CR-V with 2.9% APR financing. So for big deals on America's best brand, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays, just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before during the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining tables and chairs, bedrooms, mattresses, and much, much more. Plus, 48 months, no interest. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
Craving our world-famous hand-rolled crisp burritos with creamy, bacony, chipotle, smoky goodness? Try our new smoky pork crisp burrito for a limited time. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar? Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
All right, time to check this out. Today is National Daughters Day.
This is where moms and dads all around the universe get to share embarrassing photos of their children, their daughters.
Let's start with, who's this?
That is me and my daughter, Tasha. I want to say that was Christmas '89.
Okay.
Anyone remember the Sears Portrait Studio?
Oh, yeah.
This is what you did back then. You went to the portrait studio, you had your Christmas outfit on, and you waited in line with a bunch of people And there you have it.
Look at your curly hair, too.
It's the 80s,
it's
man.
The 80s.
We had perms and stuff. So anyway, there's my daughter, Tasha. Happy National Daughter's Day.
All right, and a real quick peek at my daughters, Madison and Mackenzie. There's my wife with us. This was in California. I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Who knows?
So you're a girl dad.
I'm a girl dad, yes.
Twin girl dad.
Twin girls, yeah. So.
Very nice.
Happy National Daughter's Day, everybody. All right, final weather coming at you next.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $50 on the MSA 60 CB battery chainsaw and save $50 on the VGA 57 battery blower. Real STIHL.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals, ready in 2 minutes.
Fun and excitement are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in Pendleton. Try your hand at Vegas-style slots and table games, indulge in fine dining, enjoy restaurant amenities, or swing away on 2 championship golf courses. Find out what's happening with upcoming promotions, book hotel rooms, buy event tickets, and more on the new mobile app. App users get more chances to win through exciting pop-up promotions and exclusive app-only games. Download, play, and win today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Loving a pizza, this big cheese pizza. Loving a pizza, I've been loving a pizza. Tony's big cheese pizza. And Yakima's whole.
Mom, let's order a large Mexicana pizza.
Tony, big cheese pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone. When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
Our Seattle Seahawks battle Detroit. Monday Night Football at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, final weather, but first our viewer photo of the day.
Yeah, it's a beauty today. Check it out. There you go. Raphael sent this in. He always takes some great photographs. Thanks, Raphael. Remember, if you want your weather photo on QR code on the right side of the screen, that's your best friend, or go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab. That's where you can load up your photo. Also, check out the photo album of all of our weather photos. They're right there. All right, planning your day tomorrow. Chilly out the door. Grab a coat. A little bit cold there in the morning. Warming up to the mid-60s. Going to be pleasant, though. Look at all that sunshine. Let's take a peek at those 7-day planning forecasts. There you go. Looking good. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s, and then a long string of 70s next week as we get into that second week of fall. We're almost through the first one now, and look at that. I like the looks of the weekend, Austin. I can't lie.
It's coming. It's coming. Our final weekend in September.
Absolutely.
Updates at applevalleynewsnow.com. Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, hoping your news is good news. And yeah, we'll see you at 11.
That's right. Have a great night.